the University of Malaya is always a choice university of all Malaysian students.
All right. So since we are now in the Dream of the Red Chamber Research Center,
Yes.
can you tell me a bit of why you fell in love with this very classical and important book collection?
Okay, I had my first encounter with the Dream of the Red Chamber during my secondary school days.
Okay.
It is the most distinguished and most successful classical novel in the history of Chinese literature. But I have a very deep, I began to have a deep knowledge about this, the Dream of the Red Chamber. It was when I came to the University of Malaya.
Wow.
Yeah, where the library has got a good collection of the old versions of the Dream of the Red Chamber in handwritten version, manuscripts. Wow. Yeah.
Handwritten?
Yes.
Oh,
so
amazing.
since then, I fell in love with the novel.
Okay.
And in the past 40 over years, although in my very busy days when I was a politician, I have never failed to follow up with the most recent research development in the Dream of the Red Chamber globally.
Globally, okay.
Globally.
Yes.
And since then, I have begun to collect works, have some relations of works, academic research related to the Dream of the Red Chamber.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've managed to collect something like 6,000 over copies.
Yes, and your personal collection, you have donated that to UM, right?
Yes, I've donated to UM. I started my passion for the novel here, and I think UM is the best place to house my lifelong collection.
Might I ask, why was University of Malaya your university of choice?
Of course, if you can afford, you have choice all over the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I came from a very humble family. My parents are hawkers.
Oh,
So I think the best choice those days in the mid-1970s, University of Malaya is the dream of all young students.
okay.
That's why
I see.
it's my first choice, and I got it. I spend my time here.
Since you are a professor here today, you know what UM is like today. Tell me about some of the differences or the major differences when you were a student here in UM and now.
Okay, physically, more and more buildings coming up. Yeah, sometimes some part of the campus, it looks like a concrete jungle,
Yep.
which is very different from 40 over years ago where green is everywhere, you know. So that is the first most distinguished difference I noticed. But academically, I am very, very happy that UM has catch up with the global development in research, whereby many new courses were introduced, were never even thought of during my time. Yeah, like I was told by Professor Dato that the faculty has planned to establish a center for AI.
Oh.
Oh yes, yes. I don't know whether that has been talked about, but I have been told.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is the very, very good for UM, and it has also reflected the very far-sightedness of the academic leaders in the campus.
That's true.
That they are not only hiding themselves in the what we call the academic pyramid,
Yeah.
but they know, they are aware, they're fully aware of the latest development outside the university, the need of the community, the need in nation building. Then they will design courses accordingly to meet the need of nation building and to produce useful graduates to serve the community and in nation building. I think this is very, very important. And I'm so happy to see that
UM is moving forward.
the university is really moving forward. Yeah, I'm very happy as an old boy.
All right. Could you share any of the fond memories that you might remember up until today?
I miss the canteen
Oh.
in the economic faculty.
Okay.
Yeah, where they serve very tasteful meals, healthy and affordable.
Okay.
Yeah, I miss the uncle so much. Yeah, I always have my lunch there. And very affordable, 70 cents. A plate of rice with all kinds of lau. That is my very favorite place.
Okay.
Some other corners, like in the library, I love to study alone, where I hide at a corner, my personal corner, at the Machala room outside. Yeah, I can stay there from 8 a.m. until 11 p.m.
Just studying.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So these are my favorite places. Art concourse, where we have some intervals, in between classes. We always sit down there to chit chat.
So do you have any visions or words of wisdom for the students in University of Malaya currently and for the future students of University of Malaya?
A university is a place not only for us to acquire knowledge in different discipline, like you are in media studies.
Correct.
So actually it's beyond that. It gives us the opportunity to develop our analytical power, analytical capability, that you can differentiate what is good, what's not good. Yeah, from the that analytical capability will be very helpful in the whole life.
That's right.
It's beyond media study.
It's beyond what we study in the classroom.
Yes, and that will make you a very useful person in nation building. So my advice to current students and future students, not only focusing on your discipline, but it's beyond that. Beyond that. So enjoy campus life, but at the same time, to take study very seriously. The training in university, and in my case, in the University of Malaya, I found it so useful. It affected my whole life, my career, the character shaping, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so it is make full use of this opportunity. Not anybody or all people have the chance to have a chance to study in this very prestigious university.
Correct.
Yes.
Such wise words from an alumni whose success and contributions will be forever remembered by. So, Tan Sri, before we end, in conjunction with the faculty's 60th homecoming, would you like to say some wishes or congratulatory speech for the faculty for this celebration?
Yeah, 60 years, it has been a long time, although it's not too long when we talk about nation building. In the past 60 years, I think the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences of this university has produced a lot of useful citizens. And the list is, you can go on for days, you see, in nation building, from Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, and leaders in all walks of life. I think 60 years has done really an excellent job. So I am looking forward for many more years to come. Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, I think it has a very crucial role to play in nation building. Now people talk about STEM in education, science, technology, and engineering, and mathematics. Yeah, but I talk about STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. Without arts, I think a person is not complete. I always have that in mind very strongly. A person who is complete, who is perfect, he has to have enough knowledge to admire the beauty of culture.
That's right.
This is where I think we can contribute enormously to